Today guys we are going to discuss question 2305, which is fair distribution of cookies. So I'll just explain the problem statement. Like we are given array of cookies where the ith position indicates the amount of cookie in the ith bag, and k is the number of students that you have to distribute the cookies. So basically in the question there are few constraints, like we can't distribute the cookie in parts, like this whole 8 cookie will go to a person. We can't distribute it to the different people, and we have to there is an unfairness factor, which means, for example, we have these 3 cookies. So and k equals to number of students or number of child. So this will be number of child. So there are certain ways that we can distribute cookies. For example, we can give 8, 15, we can give 10 cookie to him. So that will make, 8 and 15 to him. So that will be 23, 10. The second possible combination we can be 8 to this guy, 10 and 15 to this guy, which will make 8 and 25. The next possible combination can be 10, 15 or 8, that will be same, or 23, 8. And the other combination can be 8, 5 and 8, 10 and 15. So that will give 18, 25. Okay. 8, they can be this combination. So what is unfairness? In this problem statement I'll read, the unfairness of a distribution is defined as maximum total obtained by a single child. And what we have to do, we have to return the minimum unfairness. So it is saying that maximum what a child can get, okay, we have to return the minimum out of that. So for example, if we take out maximum from this one, it will be 23, maximum from this will be 25, maximum for this will be 23, maximum from this will be 25. Okay, and the minimum of these all unfairness will be 23. So we have to return this 23. The question is how to approach this problem. Let me rub this. I think I should rub this. The answer is 23 for this. Okay. So how we'll approach this problem? Main thing is this. As you can see, we have cookies, we have children. So we have to distribute the cookies to children. And the thing you can think is that to give this cookie to a child, let me draw a child, that will be more clear. This will be a child, this will be a second child, 2 child. So the thing I can think that you have these 3 cookies or these 3 bags which have 8, 15 and 10 cookies. So thing you can think is to give 8 cookies to this child or this child. Then you can think give 15 cookies to this one or this. Similarly with all of that. So to try all possible combination, what you can think? You can always think of recursion. Okay. So try all possible ways, and that I have drawn to select. What you can do, you can create some array or data structure where for I can create for size k, for size k. Okay. Then what you can do, you can store the maximum for the child, and after iterating or after completing the recursion, what you can do, you can iterate throughout this array or list, whatever you want to create, and you can get minimum of that main value that you have already stored, an array of I. So let me explain it more properly, then you can think it in much practical way. If I explain, this is your array. Let me draw recursion tree for this quickly. So you have 2 options, okay? Should be small. For 8, you can choose it to give to one guy or second guy. See, if you give it to first, it will be 8, second it will be null. If you give it to second, first guy won't have any cookie. Then we have 15. 15 you can decide to give first guy or second guy. Okay, first guy if will give, it will be 23 comma nothing to the other guy, and if you give it to the other guy, it will be 8 comma 15. If you give it to this, it will be 15 comma 8 and nothing comma 23. Okay, next you have 10. So you can give it to the first guy or second, it will be 33 comma nothing and 23 comma 10. Okay, next will be for this, if you give it to first, it will be 18 comma 15, or if you give to the other guy, it will be 8 comma 25. And if similarly will be for here only, this thing will go here. If I let me draw it, 25 comma 8 or 15 comma 18. As you can see, it is coming same. And for this it will be here, let me draw it, 10 comma 23 and nothing comma 33. So this, the other part of the tree is same with this part. As you can see, the answer or the result we are getting is same. It is just opposite. And you can also think that to optimize this by using DP, that is the further case. Leave it for now. If you think the question was asking is to get the maximum, and from those maximum you have to get minimum. So let me take out all maximum, 33, 23 and okay 18 comma 25. Okay 3 comma 25 comma 25 comma 18 23 comma 33. So answer will be 18. Okay, as you can see, you can give it to 10 and 8 to one guy, the 15 to the other guy. So answer will be 18 minimum. So recursion, and the thing that I told you is to use array. In array you can store the cookies for a guy, and similar as a simple you can use a for loop I, which will be 0 to k minus 1, create an array, and then store the cookies, these three that I showed. At last you'll be having some values, 18 comma whatever that was, 18 comma 15 will be there in a certain case. So what you'll do, you'll pick out the maximum value from the array, then you will compare with other maximum values. Like earlier your maxi or maximum value will be 33 or 23, something like that. You'll compare with 18, you will get the minimum value out of this and the array I, which is will be the maximum from your array. So that will be your answer. So let me show in code, that will be much better. I hope you understand the explanation. Let's go in the coding part. Here we are in our lead code. So what I said, first you will create an vector array or an array simple where which size will be k, for like which will store the chocolate or cookies for the number of children. Like we have 2 children here, or 2 child, sorry. So that's why I will create an array of 2 which will store the cookies distribution. And we need to have an empty variable which will be having value max, or leave this, okay, leave it here. Then we'll what we can do, we can call recursion, and let me declare the function, and we'll pass the index which will be pointing to the cookies, as you can see here, 1 2 3 4 5. So it will first point to the cookie at index 0, so we'll passing 0, that's why. Next what we'll do, we'll pass our vector v comma, then we will pass cookies, then we'll pass our k, then we'll pass our answer value. Okay, what we will do, then we will use that and pass it as a parameters vector int. Make sure to pass it by reference, as it will be needed next time. Vector int create cookies and tk t answer. Leave the base case first. Let me use for loop. Why we are using for loop here, as it is a simple case of pick or not pick for the cookies that we will pick for this guy, or we will try giving it to the first guy, the 8th cookie, then we will do the recursion, or then we will try to distribute the remaining one, or the other way around will be we won't be giving it to the first guy. So, and we'll do it for the all guys or all values of k. So for, we will try int I equals to 0, I less than k for all child. Okay, what we'll do, we will give value to that cookies to the ith guy, this guy. So we'll give cookie to that guy. Then what we'll do, for the other cookies we'll call recursion f index plus 1. As we have completed, our index will be pointing here, so next we'll move the index pointer to the next value. Then v comma cookies, sorry, comma k comma answer. Then what we will do, like we gave this cookie to the guy, we called recursion, then we decided for the next cookie, and till so on. And when we will be coming back, we will as you saw in the recursion tree, we will be deciding, like we gave this to the first guy, then we won't be giving it to the first guy, and we will be giving to the next guy. So that's why we will remove this cookie from the first guy, as we tried combinations when we gave this cookie to the first guy. Then we'll try all possible combination by giving this cookie to the next guy. Okay, and what will be your base case? You gave cookies to the guys, you distributed it, and what you thought, like when we'll reach to the last index, then you will compare, as I told you. So if your index is pointing to cookies dot size, which will be last index, I suppose. Okay, it will be last index. Then what you'll do, you will let me think, you have to get maximum from the array. Okay, your vth array. So what you'll do, you'll learn a for loop, simple for loop. Okay, int, don't use auto as it is very slow. Use int if you are sure of the data type of the which you are having in a vector. So in v, what we will compare max of it comma the value of the previous value. So for that we will somehow have a maxi variable which will be having an int min value. Always to get maximum value, you should initialize a variable with int min. So The maxi. So this will hold the maximum distribution for that case. For example, as you can see, you distributed this much cookies to the first guy, this much to the second guy. So out of this distribution, first guy will get 31 cookies, the other guy will get 30 cookies. So maximum of this distribution, current distribution, will be 31. So that is saved in your maxi variable. And what you will do, you will get a minimum. You have to return minimum of all possible combination, or like your other combination may be like something around, if I tell you 23 comma 38, 23 comma 38, so 38 will compare with previous value. So 38, like if I tell you here 38, like your last answer value was 38 and your maxi is somewhere around this 31st, okay, for this current case. So you will compare. So that's why you will store the last value, then what you will do, you will just simply return this current recursion, okay. And your answer variable is storing the minimum value of all maximum distribution for that cookie. I know it sounds complicating, but it's pretty simple. As I told you, just you have to get maximum possible that you can give to a guy, then out of that maximum you have to just return minimum and return this. So it's a wrong answer. Let me see. There is some problem. Let me check. It was the problem that we weren't passing the answer by reference, as you have to compare it. Or to avoid that, what you can do, you can just remove it from here and you can declare answer globally in some public variable, or private also you can do that, but that is not recommended because using global variable is abhorred. So thank you for like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye bye.
You gon' see success in me. You ain't seen the rest. I just wanna be the best at what